Welcome to another update on cryptocurrency. This of course is the channel to actually learn how to make money using cryptocurrency. This we upload every day and keep you updated on what is happening in the crypto market. Make sure you like the video that you're watching right now and watch some of the previous videos that I posted so that you can stay updated with crypto investments and information. Alright, so what are some of the hottest coins that we can expect to moon in this July? Well, Cardano definitely makes the list. More than 31, what is that? More than $31 billion worth of ADA now staked in Cardano as smart contract launch approaches. That's right, more than 667,000 stake addresses represent an 11% increase since June when Cardano passed 600,000 addresses milestone. Those addresses are split between 2,665 active pools according to Portal. Guys, everyone is just locking their money up in Cardano. We all know that there's a fantastic use case behind Cardano and we're expecting some fantastic functionalities to come with its smart contract updates. Now, $30 billion ADA now staked. Cardano launched its first Alonzo smart contract testnet on May 27. On June 11, IOHK confirmed that Alonzo is now able to deploy smart contracts. More than $30 billion worth of Cardano's ADA has been staked. We know that roughly that is 71.7% of ADA circulating supply, worth roughly $31 billion. Today's prices have been staked across 2,665 active pools, which we already know. On Thursday, the price of ADA was $1.34, and we are seeing some gains as of today at the moment as well. I think it's hit around $1.40. Now, industry data shows that Ethereum stake value is a distant second at 12.2 billion. I would have thought there would have been more, but that's where it is. But that's already quite a lot for Ethereum already. Solana, Polkadot, and Algorand round out the top 5, which again, I think are very, very promising projects themselves. So definitely shows great promise for ADA, and it's definitely a great coin to hold for July 2021. Another bullish news on Ethereum, Scaramucci, SkyBridge Capital is launching a private Ethereum fund. Now, they've got a few funds that they're actually launching at the moment, but they're launching a private one for Ethereum. It'll also apply for an Ethereum ETF, which is just open for anyone to invest in, and it also is already waiting for Bitcoin ETF application to be reviewed by the SEC. This has nothing to do with the battle that's going on with XRP or anything like that. It is listing its ETF as a security, so they admit that there's no dispute about it, and they are just going to get the approval from SEC and get it listed. SkyBridge Capital, the hedge fund run by former White House Communications Director Anthony Scaramucci. So if you didn't know who that was, that's who he is. Alright, so definitely bullish on Ethereum because there are people that are bringing in more money. This ETF is going to go and collect so much money to actually get into Ethereum and Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general. So that is definitely a bullish sign. We're going to expect more and more capital to come into the cryptocurrency market and into the general market cap as well. JP Morgan eyes Ethereum staking as fast growing revenue opportunity, and why wouldn't you? Because the returns on staking is so much better, and now that most of the people have accepted that we're kind of sort of bottoming out. Let's say if Bitcoin goes down to $20,000, I mean that's only a $10,000 drop, but if it hits the all-time highs again, which it most likely will, because all-time highs usually get beaten within 3.5 years, quite realistically. We've seen that time and time again since 2014. So if we expect that to happen, then obviously Ethereum is looking at a very, very positive trajectory, as well as a possible flippening, which these institutionals are right across and they understand the likelihood of. So we're looking at very, very possible results for Ethereum to bring lots and lots of money to these investment banks. And you know what? It's really interesting because these banks used to be super anti-crypto. Now these guys are putting their skin in the game to actually get more returns for their clients. So one of the world's biggest investment banks, and previously one that was skeptical of the cryptocurrency industry, has said that it believes in the power of staking, the more energy efficient way of creating, distributing cryptocurrencies. Well, that's kind of rubbish because it just makes them more money. That's why they're doing this. The New York City-based bank said in a report that cryptocurrency staking overall makes crypto ecosystem more attractive as an asset class. And of course, when we're in a deflationary scenario, the lending rates are very, very low, and of course you're not going to get much bank buck on the cash. So these alternatives are looking very attractive, and banks like JP Morgan are jumping into it. And they also see that this could open up a $40 billion industry, which is a massive industry, which is not a small industry, and a lot of money is going to be staked in there, returning very, very generous returns that beats the returns of other traditional asset classes. I might even add even real estate, returning some double-digit returns on their yearly returns. So looking very, very promising into the future. And not only that, Grayscale added Cardano. Sorry, I should have added this closer to the beginning of the video, but I just just thought of it now. Grayscale is an investment firm that invests into digital assets, and it just added Cardano to its cryptocurrency investment fund, and it makes about 4.26% of the digital large cap fund. They have very promising coins in there, and this company is one of the most bullish when it comes to creating a collection of assets. And I think if you were to replicate their investment portfolio right now, it wouldn't be such a bad idea to reflect the returns of an institutional level investor. So investment firm Grayscale has again diversified its digital large cap fund. Cardano makes 4.26% of it, which is very, very encouraging to hear. Moving forward, EY launches Ethereum-based procurement solution for enterprises. The Big Four accounting firm Ernst & Young has launched an Ethereum-based procurement solution for enterprises. Once again, focusing on the use case of Ethereum. The blockchain technology goes so much further and beyond that of currencies that is traded, that is stored, that is staked. And if we look at spaces like DeFi, if we look at cryptocurrencies like VeChain, where it provides a solution for supply chain management, we are looking at Ethereum that is going to be providing a solution for procurement. Dubbed EY Ops Chain Network Procurement, the solution allows companies to run procurement activities on the Ethereum blockchain. This is designed to convert procurement agreements into digital smart contracts at EY, and this is definitely a fantastic uptake and one that is going to bring a lot of money into the market because EY is not a small company once again. Two big social media, speaking of big giants, two big social media networks, Twitter and Reddit, are now using Ethereum. We know that Twitter is now giving out Ethereum non-fungible tokens. I've done a coverage on that just yesterday. Reddit now utilizes Ethereum as community points. So there's a bit of a coverage on Ethereum NFTs here, but I'm going to skip right through that. Please go watch the video on that, which I posted yesterday. So how is Reddit using Ethereum? Well, Reddit uses Ethereum as community points. More so, the community points are a path of Redditors to own a piece of their favorite communities, guys. These points capture fuel the value of their community as a unit of ownership. They could be spent on premium features and utilized as a measure of community reputation. How amazing. So we have two giants using cryptocurrency, and it's caught the attention of Lark Davis, who we know is one of the most influential tweeters on cryptocurrency market on twitter.com. So with that being said, let's move on to the next cryptocurrency that I think has a fantastic promise for the year, and that is of course Chainlink. Chainlink is one of the most promising cryptocurrency projects that I've already invested in, that I will continue to invest in more. Chainlink stores one of the purest data when it comes to blockchain technology. It's going to be applied into so many different industries, and it is so evident in that we see more than 600 integrations that has been made with Chainlink, and we are seeing some fantastic companies that make connections with this company. We're also seeing that there are more than 270 DeFi products, 88 blockchains, and 37 NFT projects, which is amazing. So if we look through some of their lists, and I'm going to go through it pretty quickly, PancakeSwap, obviously, who isn't partnered with PancakeSwap, Origin Protocol, which you know is a fantastic project. And look, we're seeing some really big companies in here. So where are we looking at? I know there is Google somewhere. I know there is, you might have already seen, I might have just already passed right through it. And look, 600 companies, a lot of companies, and to go through all of it, Polkadot Network, 1inch Network, Hedera Hashgraph, of course, I think it's on their corporate board.
Later, that's...
All right, of course, we got Google, Matic Network, we got Oracle. The list goes on, guys. Just have a look at some of their partnerships. Intel, wow, very beefy partnerships already. And of course, we cannot forget about Bitcoin. Now, I've got the Bitcoin chart up since 2014. What I want to really highlight here is that, have a look, guys. It hits all-time highs here, right? It hits all-time highs here again, and it hits all-time highs here again. I'm just pointing out the very big all-time highs here. And you know what? Within 3.5 years, that all-time high just gets absolutely wiped out. Meaning that even if you buy at these all-time highs, if you held your Bitcoin for more than 3.5 years, you are going to be making more money than what you've invested into. So the fact that it's gone up to this all-time high and we're down here, it's actually a very good sign that, you know, whatever happens, there's a very high likelihood of you making the money if you spend more time in the market. Guys, it's never about timing the market, but it's more about the time in the market. So make sure you have that philosophy set in your head and just be patient, and I think you will be in the gains in the future. Obviously, not all of us are geniuses, and we're not charting heroes. We're not going to be able to actually find out when the best time to buy is, do futures contracts and make a crazy return overnight. But you know what, this is the next best thing. And you know, and Warren Buffett, he said the same thing. He'd rather invest than to trade, meaning that rather than buying and selling stocks all the time, rather than buying and selling assets all the time, it's better to just buy and hold, because time is going to be your friend, my friend. All right, moving forward, this is a projection that Plan B has put in. You know, take it with a grain of salt. I mean, take it or leave it. You know, it's up to you, but it is a very bullish signal. It says, looks like I was too early dismissing diminishing return scenario. In fact, this will be the key question next 6 months. Was 64,000 the top, and will we oscillate between $25,000 to $50,000, or was $64,000 not the top, and will the bull market resume towards S2F 100K to 288K? My money is on number 2, which means this is the likelihood scenario according to plan B. Guys, this obviously represents very, very bullish signs for Bitcoin, and you know what, along with that, cryptocurrency is going to follow. So guys, stay in the market, continue to invest, continue to look for great opportunities. This is not financial advice, but today, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you go and follow my socials, go like and subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you can stay updated daily on crypto news, so that you can become a more profitable investor in cryptocurrency. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is HTK. Peace out.